Nurses are rich. Hello family and welcome to Kami Ideas. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you receive notifications whenever I upload a new video. Don't also forget to leave your comments and your suggestions. So in today's video, I'm just going to be sharing with you that if you are these, nursing is not for you. If you are the things I'm going to be sharing in this video, then don't even think of buying the nursing form at all. Because one thing is that people sometimes, you desire to do this thing, you desire to be a nurse, but then you have this particular perception about the profession, so you find yourself in this profession and realize that what you actually dreamt about, you thought it was just a bed of roses, and you realize that it isn't what you actually perceived, so you end up fumbling in the profession. And I don't want that to happen to you. So today's video is just a self-assessment test for you to actually know that you are prepared to be a nurse, not because of what maybe you might be thinking. So maybe you want to be a nurse because you want to be a nurse. You have the passion for it, and you have the desire to help people who are in need, people advocate for people, and actually help people recover from diseases and illnesses. And the first thing is, you want to be a nurse because your parents want you to be a nurse. And that is very, very wrong. You see, there are people who end up in the nursing training college and then end up not being able to cope with the pressure and the stress in school. So they'll be like, I never really wanted to be a nurse. My mother forced me, or my father or my parents said, if I don't become a nurse, they wouldn't pay my fees, and I had to just come. So at the end of the day, you put yourself in hot waters. If you are actually going into the profession because your mom and your dad say you should be, and you don't have the interest in it, you wouldn't enjoy the profession at all, because you realize that you are there because you want to please your parents. Maybe your mom wanted to be a nurse and didn't get the opportunity, so she wants you to become a nurse just to give her that kind of fulfillment that they have a nurse in their house. It's good to have a nurse in the house, at least it's a plus. At least you help to manage your families and stuff. At least give them some treatment, first aid, or even treat them when they are not well. But that is not enough to say that you must be a nurse for the family. So you find yourself in a nursing school and you are family. There have been instances where people come to nursing school and I thought it was just about learning how to inject people and all that. I didn't know all these things were included, and they end up leaving the school because they don't have interest in it. You get it? So don't buy a nursing form because my parents say I should be a nurse for them, when you actually have interest in engineering, or you have interest in other professions. Follow your dreams. You can make your parents proud with any other profession. If you don't have interest in the nursing, don't buy the form because of your parents. Second thing I want to say is Alawa. What did I just say? Alawa. As we call it in Ghana here, Alawa. Hey, and this Alawa saga, like, people are like, somebody will say, I want to go into the nursing to also enjoy some of Alawa. And then you enter the school and realize that Alawa cannot really solve your problems for you. Alawa is a different ball game altogether, because when you're out of school, Alawa ceases. And my batch, I didn't enjoy anything like Alawa. So I don't know how it feels to be given Alawa or allowance. You see people say nurses and teachers are being paid Alawa and all that, and you go to buy the nursing form because you want Alawa. See, the Alawa has a price to pay. The Alawa has a price to pay. And you realize that Alawa cannot actually fulfill you entirely. And Alawa is not even just any huge amount of money that is being given you, or that is being given to you or something. It's just a token for you to sustain you during your clinicals and all that, to buy your, at least get some coins to buy your handouts and all that. But if you are going to a nursing school because of Alawa, what if, because the moment you are out of school, Alawa ceases. I think it even stops before you finish school or something. So Alawa ceases, and then reality is staring at you in the face, and you find yourself in the world really, like, this is what you are trained for. And then you end up being frustrated. Don't buy a nursing form because of Allowance, because Allowance has a limit, but your nursing profession does not have a limit as long as you are still under the required age to work as a professional nurse. Allowance shouldn't even be the last reason why you want to buy a nursing form. No. Thirdly, the notion that nurses are rich. See, nursing is a noble profession, and the joy of people, even seeing people happy, pays a lot, because through your kindness to people, you end up being blessed in return. Somebody will meet you and just do you good. And to say nurses are rich, it is a perception that people have in their minds for nurses. You find yourself at a place, the moment they get to know that this person is a nurse, they'll be like, nurses are rich, nurses have money. There are jobs that are well paying more than nurses. So if you are saying you want to be a nurse because nurses are rich, are you trying to tell me that nursing is the only profession that pays, and it is the only profession that can make you rich to become a Dangote? That shouldn't be a reason why, because there are so many occupations that pay more than nursing. What about those who never had those who don't have any certificate to prove that they've been to school? Those who don't have any certificate, they don't have any formal education, and they own enterprises, and they employ nurses and employ graduates. So nursing is like you have a stable job. At least at the end of the month, during this time of the month, you know that some coins is going to come in your pockets and to solve your issues and all that. But that's not enough to say nurses are rich, so because of that you want to be a nurse. That shouldn't be a reason. Not at all. The next point I want to say is fashion sense. If you are a fashionista who love excessive piercings, you love to wear long colorful nails, you wear hair that reaches your heels, long hair, you like fashion is in you. You can't do a week or day without fixing your nails. The nursing is not for you, because in this profession of ours, you are not allowed to carry that long nails, claws, like, let me say claws. Some nails are like claws of eagles or something. You carry long nails is not allowed, because you end up injuring a patient, carry infection for yourself and the family as well. So if you are this kind of person like piercing, you pierce your tongue, your everywhere, nostrils and all that, you find it difficult to stay in a nursing profession, because as you appear to patients, like, you are supposed to appear moderately, dress simple and nice. You're not supposed to be painting your nails and all that in the unit. And even they always tell you, even if wearing makeup, you have to wear it moderately. Don't do something that is making you look so weird, So you're not supposed to do some form of hairstyles in nursing profession, some form of fashion. Like, you can't do away with heels. So high heels, you are not allowed to be wearing high heels in the unit. It's not allowed. You can't wear high heels. You only wear those things when you are out of the ward, like on your normal daily activities. Let me say, going to church, in your homes and all that. But you can't wear heels to work, long nails, too long hair and all that. If you can't do away with those things, then nursing is not for you. Next thing is lack of knowledge about nursing profession. And that is why you should subscribe to Kami Ideas, because here we digest issues that you never really thought existed pertaining to nursing and every aspect of life. Okay, that was just by the way. So lack of knowledge about the nursing profession. Now, you probably thought nursing is just about injecting people, wearing your nice uniform to the hospital. See, nursing, there's a lot of things that go on into nursing. You have to stress alone. If you are someone who cannot work under pressure, under stress, don't even buy the nursing form. There was a lady in my class who actually said, nursing, to do with less statistics. What am I going to do with statistics in nursing? And like, when they are teaching something and they don't get it, they'll be like, why all this one to nursing to we are learning it? Like, they don't understand why we should be like, this is not about nursing, but we are just like learn marketing. supply chain management, like so many subjects. People are like, really? So this one to say about nursing. They thought nursing was just about coming to inject patients, push people to theater, go and stand, and then doctor will be dissecting patient and picking instrument for the doctor, helping to bandage wounds and all that. Please, it's far, far, far from that. If you don't have the right knowledge about nursing and you go into the profession, you end up fumbling. You end up being like, I shouldn't have come here. Get more information about the profession, about the nursing profession before you buy the forms, because there are some things people never really tell you until you experience it yourself and actually know that yes, so this thing is existing. Be well informed before you buy a nursing form. Get more knowledge about the profession before you buy the form. Yes. The next thing I want to talk about is you want to be a nurse because of the uniform. And during interview time, when we reported to school finally, our teachers were like, some people were asked why they wanted to be nurses, and they are like, they like the way they dress and all that. Oh, please. The nursing uniform, maybe you just like the green and the white, or the white and the mauve belt, and the white and the, the midwifery and all those things. That shouldn't be enough reason why you want to be a nurse. At the end of the day, you wouldn't wear this uniform forever. And for the past 5 months, I haven't been in my nursing uniform. Like I go to the ward, I wore my normal attire for security reasons and all that. I wear just my normal attire, get to the ward, change to my scrubs. And scrubs, anybody wears scrubs. Scrubs is not, it doesn't identify you as an enrolled nurse or as a registered nurse, registered general nurse, a midwife or psychiatry nurse or community health nurse, ENT nurse or anything. Everybody wears scrubs. So I don't know the last time I actually put on my uniform. So you end up finding yourself in hot waters. You are going into nursing because of the uniform. Don't forget, you don't wear the uniform forever. Like, you're not going to wear that uniform everywhere you go. Okay, so going into nursing because of uniform is way off. That shouldn't be a reason why. And the last thing I want to share is, you are someone who fear blood. You can't stand some odor from people wounds. You can't stand mucus from people nostrils and mouth. You can't stand pus, discharges from people wounds and all that. Then don't buy the nursing form, and don't even think of buying midwifery at all, because if you fear blood, why do you want to be a midwife? Because midwives, oh, congratulations, sometimes they even drink the liquor from people, pregnant, the water, the liquor from the pregnant woman can just pour on your face like that. Some of them even swallow some. And blood is like they bath in it. So if you want to be a nurse and you fear blood, then you would kill a patient. If there's an emergency and people are dying and you have to resuscitate, bandage people wounds, and you fear blood, then nursing is not for you. Why would you want to buy the form? So you end up, you will see a lot of these things coming. You see chronic wounds, you see necrotic wounds, people, and those wounds come with discharges, very strong discharges and odor. So if you can't stand these things, then don't buy the nursing form, or try to do a form of nursing, which I don't know what form of nursing do not deal with blood. One way or the other, so far as you're a nurse, you come in contact with blood and blood product or body discharges from people and all that. So just assess yourself well. If you know you can handle these things, then go ahead and buy your form. But don't buy a nursing form and later on regret for becoming a nurse. Have the passion, be empathetic, and then you have that kind of desire to help people. You are someone who feels the pain for others, the pain of others. Don't buy a nursing form because you just want to flaunt around, I'm a nurse. That is not enough. So I hope this blesses you. Assess yourself and actually know that you want to actually be a nurse. So this is what I'll be sharing with you today, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.